with mold. I'm about to get in the shower. Oh, hope I can scrub that shit off. Um, whatchamacallit? So I just made a short video in which in the description, I explained I don't want anything to do with you. The only reason I know of you is because you keep picking on me. You keep picking on me and trying to claw and drag me into your crimes. You try to use my intelligence as a way to say, oh, you didn't do it. She's fully capable of doing it. I am not. I would never. I don't have a reason to. I'm at one with the world, at peace with myself. And I'm not trying to retaliate against someone. I don't want to link up with an alliance to protect myself, because every time you do that, you compromise on some level. So being independent truly is the best way to go about things, because I don't have to compromise. I can think what I think and not be worried about other people making a judgment of me, because I'm independent. So I don't have a group of people that if their decision is against mine, it's going to make me an outcast. I'm already an outcast. I'm outcast in every way, shape, or form. And I do so on purpose, because when you involve yourself in a group, you have to go along with the group, or the group will turn against you. I like to possess my freedom of speech, my freedom of thought, my ability to think independently and analyze things, my over analytical skills. And I know there's going to be a point, if I were to ever be part of a group, I will say things that irritate the group. Maybe as points of conversation to be focused on, maybe because they're discussions that need to be had, because autistic people do not shy away from taboo. We talk about it. We talk about, why can't we all just talk about this so you guys don't have to be traumatized over it? You don't have to be ashamed over these things if we make the conversation normal. You don't have to do things behind closed doors that you wouldn't do if the door was open, right? So let's talk about open doors. The reason they wanted me to close my door is because they cannot portray the narrative that I'm a criminal, that I'm a drug addict, that I'm all these things if I sit with my door open. So that's one of the reasons they spread the mold throughout the building. That's what I believe the reason for the mold in the building was to force my door to close and force my windows to close. Because if I have to protect myself, I have to close my doors. Then they can go back to saying that I'm doing all these things that I'm not doing. So that in turn results in me doing live streams almost 24/7. So you can see that it's not possible in my space. I want to do a spin around with the camera so you can see that there's zero possibility of me setting up anything to do like drug trades or make drugs. There's zero possibility. Things I do in here, I make water. What else do I do? I make bread. What else do I do? I make clean air with the air purifier. What else do I do? I make people's lives better by sharing information with them that they don't seek, because they would rather just harm people, right? If you look at your internet searches, let's say you go back and look at your last 30 internet searches, what are you searching for? Are you searching for things that harm you or things that help you? Are you trying to make yourself feel better about a bad life, or are you trying to improve your life and others? Like, wow, our world needs so much help right now. Because what else? Another thing, I was mentioning it when I was talking about my car is a lease and it's going back. That's why I don't mind you guys doing all that fucking stupid shit to it. It's a material possession. It's whatever. Why would I stress out over something I don't own? I'm not. I won't. Send that back. Whatever. I apologize. It got fucked up. That's LA now. You guys ruined motherfucking insurance rates for Los Angeles. You guys ruined purchasing a car in Los Angeles, because I'm not the only person you do this to. So, like, as I was walking away from my car, I saw a lady who had, I don't know what year, maybe it was late 2010s, probably like a 2019 Volvo station wagon 2.4 turbo, I think. Right? Not only one worth getting, but it's definitely one of the cars on my list of, if I were forced to choose whatever I could take, I would take that bitch, because it's a turbo wagon. That thing is, not only is it safe, it's a motherfucking tank. You're always going to be able to work on it or repair it, I believe, because I don't keep track of those cars and their workability. Um, but Volvo is a very trusty, reliable car. Before I was outcasted from the Los Angeles Auto Show, before they made it into an electronic show fest, um, that was one of the car makers I enjoyed going to see their cars, because they're pretty, it's high quality, very good quality, and it's a tank. Like I said, that shit will last you forever. So if you were looking for like a family car, Volvo is perfect. That's a car that you're gonna pass to your kid and not worry about them fucking smashing shit or getting smashed into. And it's a turbo, so it might fall into the category of 6-second car. So that's more safety and security. So as I was walking away from my car, all I'm thinking is like, these people are so funny. My car's a brand new car. It's a 2023 Subaru WRX, and I do wash it. In my trunk is all kinds of washing supplies, but for the simple reason that I work from home, that it's dirty because it's always constantly parked on the street. The other simple reason, I take the bus. Like, it's more convenient for me to walk out to the bus stop and go somewhere. I live in a central city area. I could take the train, take the bus, ride my bike, roller skate where I have to go. So my reliance on the car is very, very limited. So when I walk out to a dirty car that I don't ever drive, it doesn't bother me. And the reason I know that people are adding to the dirt is because you guys have given me the name Grimy Gremlin. You want the narrative to be that I'm dirty so that you can continue to set me up for these things. You can continue to make communities hate me. Like, you guys are probably going around telling the whole town that I'm spreading mold. Well, if I'm over here telling you that the mold is coming out of the building and I'm not ashamed of it, it makes it less likely that I'm the cause of it. Right? If I was the cause of it, I would not open my fucking mouth. If I was the cause of it, I would shut my door and never say anything again. But no, I can happily tell you to protect yourself, because there's a situation that has been created in the apartment building that I live in that puts every building, every person around this area, and every person that they touch. So this is like a CDC issue. If you were to talk about whoever comes into this building, puts their bag down on the floor, chair, surface of somebody in this apartment building that has walked through the hallways and tracked mold into their home, now you've infected every place that that person goes to. So now I understand what V2K was telling me by, you've infected this many people, you've infected this many people. They have infected that many people. The people involved in this, Rico, have created a situation in which numerous amounts of people will be affected by mold. And then you know what else happened? All these pipes started bursting. So what does that do? That activates dormant spores. All of these broken pipes, I don't know. I can't say someone can go in and force a pipe to break, but water pressure can do that. So if somebody is controlling the grid and shutting off water pressure at certain points, and I get comments because they want me to shut up. If somebody is going into our grid and controlling water pressure at certain points, that will force certain pipes that are already aged and buckling to burst. So let's say you have to shut off water for West Hollywood. That's why Coldwater Canyon burst, because you shut off West Hollywood's water. Venice, independent pipeline, I don't know where it's connected to, who's running it, who's controlling it, but supposedly there were multiple pipeline bursts. Every time they have to block off a fucking pipeline, it creates extra pressure on another pipeline. Burst. It's not going to stop. This is the beginning of the end. And then if you have a network that is intentionally, nefariously going out and creating, this goes into the whole fucking big ass conspiracy. This is why you want me to shut up. So listen, you have a network that's creating situations where people will have to use insurance. Scams and frauds happen, right? Somebody's going to say all their shit got damaged and it didn't. Scammer. Somebody's going to pass away from mold that they didn't know exists because they didn't properly get their fucking water damage fixed. And then they're going to have all their life insurance and all that shit taken. Scammer. So there is an organization that is really paying this close attention to everybody in your city. There's an organization, I don't want to say it's like the census, but the census is what is used to collect information about demographics. So if you were to have access to information about demographics, you could, in the new world order, get rid of, you can extinct certain races, right? If you find things like heart conditions and stuff, you could put food in the grocery stores that's going to cause those heart conditions, so that whatever race is prone to those things eliminates itself. These are not, the world is a big conspiracy. It's not conspiracies when you can point to facts that make it true. So insurance is another one of those things that's similar to, like, how do I say it? Wealthy people can control insurance, right? It's like hedge fund managers and stuff that put in the money that gets paid out to the people, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I may be misspeaking. But there's people that are higher up with a lot of money that own these companies and stuff that end up paying. That's who you, what do they call it? When you get the little stamp of approval from somebody that's like, you are certified. I can't remember the word that I'm looking for. Is when you, like, when I did my AFLAC and I had to sign on the paperwork that said Fireman's Fund is the insurer that's going to pay for it. Something like that. I can't remember the exact word. Maybe that's brain fog. So, the world of insurance, our government, look at the lobbyists, look at the executives in the insurance companies. Similar to like Luigi Mangione and the healthcare executives, right? He found problems kind of like how I'm finding them. I can tell you I'm not going to crash out. That's what this is intended to do. So they want me to crash out, and they want to put it in the news, and then they want to fearmonger you. They want to not control just me. They want to control you through me. So, and they are. If you are one of these people who is unknowing and you participate in the actions where they're like, oh, you're not harming her, you just have to make her look at you. Give up that person who told you. You just have to make her look at you. Turn those people in. Because they're making your life, you're next. If you turn against that person, you're going to be posting the same shit that I'm posting right now. So, I think I've calmed down. It's 5:03 a.m. Humidity 45. Let me double check. Humidity is reporting at 45. We have 89.7 degrees, still a little warmer than I like. I believe today is going to be the hottest day of the year. Not year, of this little stretch maybe. We're at 112 ppb of VOC, or volatile organic compounds. And I'm going to get off of this, leaving you with the information that I gave you because it's absolutely necessary for you to understand it. All right.